Your new shirt. I like the keys and padlock.
Dan?
Pretty cool. Are we live?
Yeah. Or you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, guys. Hey, everybody, welcome. So, here a minute ago, I had to switch the streams, and so is what I was doing is they were asking questions about it, and I was texting replies instead of talking.
I hear you. Well, you're kind of multitask, son.
Oh man, well hey everybody, welcome back to another Lock Boss giveaway. Of course, I had to bring back, every month or so, I have to make sure I bring back the Lock Father. And I haven't even in the past 2 weeks, I've probably seen you for 10 minutes.
I was hoping I'm on vacation.
Yeah. So, Dad, how's life?
Life's good.
Catch me up on life, catch everyone watching up on life. Talk to us here a little bit.
Well, went to the coast, had a good time. Not once, but twice. Came home for 2 days and turned around and went back.
You're just doing what the Lock Father would be doing, right? Whatever he wants.
That's what you hope.
Yeah. Good stuff, everybody. Well, hey, thank you for all tuning in. We're going to have some fun. We're going to be giving away some stuff. And, of course, I have a little surprise in store for y'all. So, you know how I get.
Yes, I do. You like them surprises.
Oh, yeah. So, hey, everyone, we're drinking Topo Chicos, the Lock Father and I. Cheers to all you out there.
Cheers.
Now, you know what? Where's your gum?
I was asking everybody, you have any gum?
So pretty much no gum to swallow today.
Nope.
Just some Topo Chico.
That's it.
Now, do you ever drink those Bang drinks that Mom's always drinking?
Yeah, I had a couple.
Have you? What's your favorite flavor?
I like strawberry.
Do you?
Yeah.
She got me hooked on some of those pina colada ones.
Oh, I haven't had that.
They're good, man. They're good. But
as long as there's a little vodka in them, I'm good.
Okay. Oh, man. So, everybody, thanks once again for tuning in. Looks like everyone's about switched over. So, let me just say hi to a few people. Yes, hey, Locks NY. So, you know what? Right before this started, really, they sent me a link to your video. So, you know what? Let me see if I can find that for everybody here, actually, since I'm on my computer.
I know it's hotter than heck up here. Today's 88. That's hot for up here.
It is. Okay, so I think I got it here. Let me go ahead and put it in here. Okay, so I just put a link in the notes. Locks NY sent a video, and I haven't even watched it yet, so I'm going to watch it after this. Locks NY, thank you. You know what? I think we should probably get you on one of these lives in the next month or so. So what do you think about doing something like that? Kind of like what we did with Chad. That'd be kind of fun. So I would love for you send me an email back in if you'd like to, and man, we'll get hooked up. Gustavo, what's going on? Ed Keel says, had a pleasure speaking with Megan today. Very helpful. Great stuff. Ed, thank you very much. Honestly, thank you for the support. Really appreciate it. Gumby's getting very close to getting his Nomad. Very cool. We got Frank. How's it going? Willard 102, Hogmaster 13. Chris Joseph KPD Locksmithing. He says hi to the Lockfather. A lot of these guys are too. So we have some we have some questions about how do you get into the Lock Boss giveaway. Well, if you hang out long enough towards the end, I'll go over the entire rules. But the short version is this: on our videos that we post on YouTube throughout the week, comment on the video and include the hashtag LockBoss. That's it. Free to enter. We randomly pick 5 winners each and every week, and we hook you up. Lockfather, want to hand me that right there? So one of the winners tonight, we're going to be drawing live. We'll have the Lockfather do it.
Okay.
It's the Quick Key by Keydex, right? This is over $200. Someone's getting one of these. So if you do normal rekeying, residential, commercial, you can set this bad boy up to full of pins, and you can just bust out rekeying locks that are keyed alike. I mean, you can do 50 of them like that. Well, like that.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll be giving this away here in a few minutes. Let's see here. Texas in the house. Kenneth, how's it going? Carl Lewis, glad you like the Nomad. Thank you so much. Joseph, thanks for the kind words. Pete, how's it going?
It's going.
Well, it's the Pete in that.
No, okay.
He was saying hi to you anyway. So
Yeah.
I mean that worked. That worked. We've got Troy, Phil, Terry. So everybody, thanks for tuning in here. So let's talk about a few things. And so Dad, this past week, we put out you were just talking to me about before, the TOI 44D, right? Looking for that little dimple.
Right. I always wondered what that dimple was for. No, it's amazing how you get into that and show everybody. I didn't know that until I figured it out. The dimple I didn't, but the other ones.
Yeah.
The H and whatnot.
H and G. And, the interesting part is, and I think I hit on it in the video, the one before the TOI 43AT4, right, that doesn't have anything on it.
Right.
So it's nothing, dimple, G, H.
Because, believe me, I've cut a few of them on the wrong way.
Yeah.
Because of that.
Yeah, that's why I thought it was so important to kind of talk about.
Right. That's good information.
Yeah, so...
so they don't have to waste their money,
Yeah.
on blanks.
CB, what's up? Gustavo. Very cool. So we got that video. We also did the Freeman 2 no spacing block video, right? And what did you think of about that?
Well, it's good. I'm dyslexic, so, trying to figure out those little things. That's why I like the 1200 so much. But I have used the Freeman 2. It's been a great machine.
Yeah.
But no, that's a good thing, quick. It's better to know all aspects of the machine so you can do what you can do best.
Yeah, I mean, no, what do you guys think? I have another, I have a SF in a couple, so tomorrow I have a video I put out. I'm, every once in a while, okay, I put some videos out that I'm like, a little nervous.
I'm always nervous, so what the heck?
And so, I mean, essentially is I'm putting a video out to help identify keys, and I'd really, really actually like feedback on it. So I hope it's helpful. I'll let you guys be the judge, right? Maybe you be the jury.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You'll get 30 days.
Yeah, the hammer's getting dropped on that one. So that's good stuff. So with that coming out, which is good, but I also have in about a week a Freeman 2 SFIC video coming out, which is pretty cool. But I don't know, guys, what do you think? I mean, you want me to pump out a couple more Freeman 2s, or you want me to move on to a new machine? So Freeman actually sent me a I would call it a little known machine that I'm gonna, I haven't even taken it out of the box yet down in the warehouse there. So I'm excited to look at it myself, show you guys. I think it'll be quite a bit of fun. But
see, I couldn't wait. I'm a little kid at Christmas still. Oh, open those, see what you got.
Yeah.
It's the way I feel about receiving packages.
Is it? How about fruit snacks? Should I get fruit snacks in your packages?
I'm done with those.
You are?
Yeah.
You don't like them?
Well, we haven't got any in a while.
Why?
Got to ask your guys.
Well, I think
You want me to drop the hammer
I think
on
we
them?
have. I don't think we've been putting them in yours, have we?
No.
Have they down there?
You got to save somewhere, huh?
But Dad, how many windbreakers did you get last
Well,
month?
they got quite a few.
Yeah, I mean, I think.
I never got one.
Why?
I don't know.
They didn't order you one?
No.
You like how I completely shift the blame?
Yeah, no.
Right? No.
No, they made sure they all got one.
Did they?
And that's fine.
I think they got a good 15 of them or something.
Yeah, they did.
A lot.
Yeah.
So, more frame and tube videos. Okay, hey, I'll do another one for you. So I'll have this one I've already recorded. I have another one I'll do, and we'll just kind of take it from there. But I'm glad you guys said that, because honestly, I have a really cool piece of information that I think all of you would love. And I'm going to shoot a video for it. Maybe tomorrow I'll shoot it. So we'll do that.
Because I met his dad, Frank.
Yep.
When I was going to the different shows and whatnot. Good guy. Cool. Him and Bill.
Yeah. So we'll do, we'll definitely do more. I'll do a couple more framing videos, but don't worry, we're moving on to some other machines as well. So as you can see, I mean, when I get the machine, I like to go just do everything I possibly can with it. We'll filter it out, and then I'll keep moving on. So we have plenty more to come with it, so it'll be fun. But yeah, we'll do more frame and tube videos. So then we did the from the lettering almost video. Sorry, I'm reading comments again. Locks in. I want to see that. I want to see that though. But so we also did on Friday the HPC 1200 versus the frame and tube battle.
Yep. Now
we have another one of those coming up this Friday, and it's what I'm calling a speed test. Okay, so I'll be interested to see what you guys think about it. And it was both with Javon and Tanner. And
well, Tanner's quick on everything.
He is. And Kid Lock, by the way, will be here next Tuesday with us. So
awesome.
It'll be fun to have him on, have some fun with it. But
I sure liked Audrey doing your background music. She was cute.
Oh, the ukulele?
Yeah, made her grandpa happy.
Did it?
Yep.
So I mean, a lot of people were saying that we should have our intro music for the podcast and stuff.
Hey, that'd be cool. Put her in the hula skirt.
Yeah, just have her do a little jam, be kind of fun.
Right.
But yeah, so the battle was good. We have another battle coming up this Friday again. So yeah, that'll be fun. The speed test. So, I'm going to let the video speak for itself on Friday. All right. But next up, as you can see, I got this new Lock Boss shirt on. There, you like it?
Yeah, it looks good.
You were commenting as soon as you saw it there.
I like all the locks. And
yeah, the little icons.
Yeah.
So we did Connor did this whole set of icons, did a really great job with them. And so these are the new shirts this month. $175 or more, get you one of these free shirts. They're awesome. I mean, they're so comfortable.
Yeah.
It's the same shirt, shirt that we did the other ones in, just a different color, different kind of design. So, and I tell you what, guys, next month, okay, that we have a hat coming out next month. That is amazing. It's actually sitting right there. You can't really see it because of the chair, but see that?
Yeah.
So here, you know what? I'm going to show you off camera here, and you tell them how cool you think it is.
Oh yeah, awesome. Oh, beautiful.
You like that?
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I got to change my logos up a little and get some other hats.
But so I mean, come on, that's a tease right there. I mean, I just teased him big, but hey, it'll be worth the wait. I mean, I love this hat. Okay, it's gonna be a special edition. You'll know why when you see it. So, oh gosh, hey, it's not fun if I don't mess with you guys a little bit.
Yeah, he messes with everybody, including me.
But let's see here. Yep. So is what we'll be doing here. Geez, I tell you what. Hey, it'll be worth the wait. Okay, this one is so good. Okay, I mean, I love this. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love this. The hat next month is my favorite hat I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
Yeah. Do you like? I mean,
No, it's a nice hat. Yes.
I mean, you guys are going to absolutely love it. And I'm going to unveil it in a video. Okay, I'm gonna unveil it in a video. That's how much I like it. So hopefully you guys will like it. Hat comes with leashy holders. That's a good one. That's good stuff. So we have all that going on. But this video, guys, back to the present. Right now, the first 15 people who email in, don't email yet. Hold on. Who email in, I'm going to tell you what you need to put in the email to make sure you get it, is you're going to get one of these free t-shirts. Now, of course, you can get it for free when you order $175, which we encourage you to do, by the way. But just for you guys tuning in live, hanging out with us, with me and the Lockfather, first 15 people who email us at sales@clksupplies.com and put in the header, the heading of the email, shirt, SHIRT. Underneath it, go ahead and put your address in. First 15 only. So on your marks, get set, go.
Well, it'd be 3 days before you get mine. The way I hunt and peck.
Oh yeah. So you go send those in. We'll hook you up. Just put your size and your address. We're gonna hook 15 people one of these free t-shirts.
Yeah, that's awesome.
You want one?
Of course.
I'm gonna. Dad.
Really, I need two.
Two?
One to strut around and the other one to get dirty.
Okay. Well, you know what, Dad? I'm gonna hook you up with two of them.
Well, thank you.
You guys heard it.
Yeah, two.
Two, yeah. I like how, see how I go for one, immediately goes to two. It's like give an inch, take a mile.
Well,
right?
all my shirts are getting pretty ripped up. When you got a farm, that's what happens.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. So yeah, so the hat coming out next month's pretty cool. But yeah, right now, guys, send those in. So we're just waiting to sack. People are probably sending that over there. So we'll do that.
And those things with Eric, those interviews, and it's awesome. That tool he was making, I actually have my friend looking up on the computer to order some of those suction cups. I'll make them. That third-hand idea, Eric, you're the man.
Yeah.
Instead of paying another guy, you can have it.
Yes.
One guy do it.
Well, what's funny is how...
But see, this is the way the industry does. Guys like Eric,
yeah.
And I've did a couple different tools.
Mm-hmm.
It's awesome.
And so we're going to sell a version of that. But it was important for me to first put the idea out there, right? Because it's not about making money. It's about putting out good information.
Right. What's helpful.
What's helpful, in the field. Right? So we'll do that first, and then we'll do that. Okay, so yeah, the chat there got kind of inactive for a second. You can tell everyone's racing to get one of those t-shirts.
Oh.
Chad, what is up, man? Yeah, emails. Yeah, well, hopefully you're one of them that gets them. So I don't get those emails. Okay, so I believe Kylie gets them, and she'll be, it's just the first 15. If you're not one of the first 15, sorry. Hopefully, better luck next time.
Order some product.
Or order $175 worth of stuff. Get a free one. So hopefully you guys will get it. It'll be fun. Hey, Chad says hi.
Hey, Chad.
Bradley says email sent. Appreciate the shirt and hat I won 2 weeks ago. Yeah, you bet.
Awesome.
Very cool, guys. So hopefully you guys win. So I'll give you guys here a few more seconds, and we'll move on to the drawing. How about that?
Hey, it's going to be a good drawing.
But, Dad, catch us up on anything else. How's the lock business been going? It's been busy.
Real busy.
Have you had any bad problems lately?
Well, today I had a 41 Ford.
Okay.
I got it's an H7, H5 key. And, I started, but then I had payroll today, so I had to do other stuff. But tomorrow I'm hoping to finish it.
It's an H27?
No, H5.
Oh, H5.
41, the herd.
And you're going to hand file it?
Yep, I got most of it done.
Yeah.
And somebody tried when I was gone last week, and they went through 3 keys.
Didn't get it?
No.
Well, they're not the Lockfather,
though. That's it.
Right?
No, I'm pretty good at impressioning, I got to admit.
Yeah.
If they can't do it or can't pick it, I usually can. But there is an occasion I can't.
Carlos says I spent $2,000 and didn't receive the sweater. That's not good.
Did you have sweaters?
Well, we had a couple months ago, we had the sweatshirts.
Oh, yeah.
Sweatshirts, or maybe you're talking about the windbreaker. Maybe one of the two.
Yeah.
Carlos, this is the deal. Send an email right now to sales@CLK Supplies. And in the description, put PJ said to send me a sweatshirt or a sweater, whatever it is. I'm
Just
going to
make
put
sure
that
you
in
pick
there.
your sites.
We're going to put that in there, okay? And we'll hook you up. Thank you for the business, by the way. Very cool. Very cool. George says he used his Lab 3-in-1 he won in the field a few weeks ago. Very cool. Yeah, and so guys, you want to make sure when you're ordering on the website, that's Nicole, thank you for pointing that out. So you want to make sure when you're ordering on the website, you have to just add the shirt to your cart, okay? Or whatever item we're doing that month. Add it to your cart, and it's free. It's that simple, okay? So all you have to do is just add that to your cart, and it automatically, when you go to check out, puts it to 0. So that's all you have to do. So, yeah, do that. So, yeah, any of you, if you... I'm just going to throw that out there, that if you ordered over the amount for the free item that month, okay, just call us up, send us a ticket, we'll look at it, and we'll definitely hook you up, okay? No worries. So we'll definitely do that. Good stuff. So Odin's got his windbreaker. Awesome. Glad you like it. I love it. I love that windbreaker. I tell you what.
Wear it all the time.
Wear it all the time. I'm not wearing an 80-degree weather, but that's why it's perfect time for a t-shirt. Guys, hey, do you guys think in a few months we should be doing some tanks? Like, would you guys be wearing some tanks? So, if you want to let me know in the comments, that'd be cool. But, all right, so everyone's back. Let's get on to the Lock Boss giveaway. What do you think, Dad?
Okay.
What do you think, Lock Father?
That's it.
All
Let's
right.
give it away.
All right, so, hey, all right, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to go over the ground rules, make sure we're all on the same page, and go over then we'll announce the winners. Now, make sure if I call your name, or if the Lock Father calls your name, you want to make sure that you email us at sales@clksupplies.com or call us at 800-848-6989. Make sure we have your address right. We're going to hook you up, right? So that's what we'll be doing. So I've been using my prize to rekey some American padlocks. Very cool. So there we go. No tank tops. Uh-oh. The Rocket Man 321 says no tank tops. Do you like tank tops? Do you wear tank tops?
Yeah, but not at work.
Like some, well, not, they want to be for work.
Well, I got the guns, but they're old guns.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, tanks are fun, you know. I mean, tanks might work for me. No worry to worry about the sleeve length. That's true. That's true. I mean, tank tops are fun when you go into the beach or something.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Work out in the yard.
Work out, yeah.
Go to the gym,
hay.
show everybody what you got.
Yeah, no, you've been going to the gym, haven't you?
Yeah.
Pumping that iron?
Yeah.
That been going good?
Hey, I'm old. I got to stay fit if I plan on keep moving, you know.
Very true. Chad says he's the gun show. Yeah, hey, Suncoast Picker, we're with you. Tanks at home, but not on the job. I'm with you on that. Locks NY wants wife beaters. He wants to get those real Vin Diesel style. Right.
When I was young, I used to run in one of those.
Oh, no tank tops. Secure Tech says no tank tops. I don't know. It's going to be a kind of a toss-up. We see, you know, what we have going on in here. So, all right. So let's go ahead. Let me go over the Save the Ground rules, and let's get to the winners this week. So here we go. So every week, we post videos on YouTube. When you comment on the videos and include the hashtag LockBoss, you get entered in to win one of 5 free prizes each and every week. No purchase necessary to win. We're just here to hook you up. All right. Now, each contest is its own contest each week. It runs from Monday through Sunday, and then we announce the winner live here on Tuesday at 5:15 Pacific Standard Time. If you win, email us at sales@clksupplies.com or call us 800-848-6989, and we're going to hook you up with free gear and prizes.
How's the time difference working? Changing it?
It's good. I mean, it's different back, you know, and I think all in all, it's going pretty good. Going pretty good. So let's see here, G-Key Man. Okay, so that's. Guys, we're trying to follow you here on the comments, but let's see here, tank tops. Okay. All right. So, hey, no 3-piece lockboss suit. You know, maybe we should do one of those. You know. Oh. All right, so here we go. The 5 winners this week are. You want to announce them there?
No, you can. I'll hand them to you.
Okay. Winner number 1 is Brian Ogram. Brian, congratulations. Very cool. Here we go. Winner number 2 is John Teague. John, congratulations. Hey, John, as a matter of fact, John actually just sent in a photo of himself in the Lock Boss windbreaker. John, I just saw that like right before we went live here. That's very, very cool.
Awesome.
Okay. John, thanks for the support. All right, here we go. Winner number 3 is it this one?
Yep.
Secure L plus K. Secure L plus K.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. Very cool. Winner number 4 is David Wall. David Wall, congratulations. Very cool. And winner number 5 is, oh hey, Steve Schmidt. Steve, congratulations. Very awesome. Good stuff. So that's the last 5. So we're going to put all 5 in a hat, and we're going to draw live for the winner of the Keydex Quick Key, over $200 value. Let's see. Let's see. All right, so you got them all. Now let's get them all.
Well, I've been doing it.
I mean, it looks like you're peeking while you're doing it.
Well, when you can't feel anything, I'm just seeing if I have one.
Okay.
Not all of them.
All right, so here we go. The winner of the Keydex Quick Key is John Teague. Congratulations. Very, very cool. So you want to make sure, as a matter of fact, let me grab these and I'll type them in here. Now that it's after 5, pretty much everyone is gone for the day, most likely. Probably a couple guys still down in the warehouse, but I think everyone else for the most part is gone. So I'm going to go ahead and put the winners in here. So Dad, fill us in on life for here while I'm doing this real quick.
Well, let's see. A lot of outside jobs, a lot of inside jobs. Run into a couple things what gets you puzzled. Tanner's been opening up a lot of safe. We get a lot of safe work, and Tanner is the man when it comes to that. I used to be the man, but now you're old and can't bend over. So he's doing a great job. I just have a bunch of good creative, they willing to tackle anything.
Yeah.
And, since the market up here is booming, it's #1 area in the United States, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. We have thousands and thousands of houses and apartments being built right now. And traffic is horrendous. You can't get to a job in 5 minutes anymore. It'll take at least 15, around the block. So,
yeah.
But things are going good.
Cool.
We're keeping busy. That's what I like.
Good stuff. Good stuff. Well, hey, everybody. So that does it for this week. Congrats to all 5 winners. Congrats to the 15 who sent in the email for the free Lock Boss t-shirt. Make sure if you're not one of them or you want extras, just $175. Add the shirt to your cart. It's free. It's that
what
easy.
about if they don't do 175? Are they able to buy
Yes,
one?
you can buy them. You can't buy them.
Okay.
But, we prefer you don't buy them and you just buy $175. We'll hook you up with one. But
Cool.
if you want to buy one, you sure can. People do that. So, yeah. So there you have it. Now, everybody, please, I'd love to know what you think tomorrow in tomorrow's videos. I know I've been a little behind on comments. I'm going to try to get caught up here. But I hope everyone had a great Memorial Day weekend. And you guys all have a great evening. Keep a lookout for tomorrow's video. I'm interested to see what you guys think, as well as Friday's speed test back with Javon and Kidlock. Kidlock will be here next Tuesday live.
Awesome.
Dad, aka Lockfather,
Yep.
Thanks for joining. Great to see you.
welcome.
I've seen you for a bit, so
Right.
good stuff. So everyone, thanks for tuning in.
Have a good one.
We'll see you next week.
Be safe.